Josh Callaway's House Bill 208 would amend the Kentucky Constitution to allow the legislature to fund part of the cost of sending a child to a school outside the public school system.
We want to bring the focus down very narrow to this is about every single kid in Kentucky and what best fits them, and let parents have that option to be able to provide what best fits them.
Lawmakers have been trying to find a way to fund charter schools since they were legalized in 2017. But legislators must go the amendment route because the Kentucky Supreme Court ruled the state constitution forbids public dollars from going to anything but public schools.
It gives us the opportunity for the citizens of the state to weigh in on if they support this concept to allow parents to have other options for their children outside of what is known as common schools.
Callaway points out this bill states any money for charter schools cannot be taken from the Common School Fund. Kentucky Education Association President Eddie Campbell says the group is against any kind of voucher program or bill, no matter where the money comes from.
Anything that's going to be taking public tax dollars and giving it to unaccountable private entities and those public tax dollars are really precious, and they're meant to lift up a public good, like our public schools.
Campbell says the state's founders chose their words carefully when crafting a constitution which only supports public schools, a decision which will likely head to voters later this year.
I think our voters know and understand that having a constitution that supports the public works, because that lifts everybody up in the state of Kentucky.
Now, House Bill 208 will need to pass the legislature, but Democratic Governor Andy Beshear is a strong opponent to charter schools, and he will likely veto this bill. Now, there is a Republican supermajority in both chambers of the General Assembly to override that veto. Representative Callaway says he believes that they do have the votes to override a veto. The measure would then go on the upcoming November ballot, where it would need a 50+1 majority to change the Constitution. Paula?
Thanks for checking out the Local 12 YouTube channel. Click the links and tap subscribe to get notified anytime we post.